All right, this is Tom Lloyd with Irish247 here with Chacho Ulloa, three-star safety out of Centennial out in California. Let's first just get right into it. You got the Notre Dame offer yesterday. First time up there, man. How was it?
It was great. We got to see a tour of the campus, the facilities, and all that. And it was a really good school, really rich in tradition, really rich in tradition.
When you got the news of the offer, just talk to me about how that was presented to you and what was your reaction?
Oh, well, Coach Van Gordon and Coach Light, they said they wanted to offer me, but they had to get the green light from Coach Kelly. So I met with Coach Light and Coach Van Gordon earlier in the day, and then at the end of the day, I was brought up into Coach Kelly's room, and he extended out the offer to me.
What was your reaction, man? What was your initial reaction when you got it?
First of all, thank you. Lost for words. The head coach from Notre Dame giving me they said out offer me. It felt great. It really did.
What were your impressions of the campus as a whole? Because I'm assuming you've been to a lot of the in-state schools in California, but what were your impressions as the campus as a whole?
I like everything about it, like the facilities, the locker room. The one thing that really stood out to me is when I walked on campus, there was nothing but tradition and history that you felt the vibe of. So that was one thing that I really liked about it.
Did you guys get a tour, I'm assuming, of the locker room, the football field, and what were your impressions of the football facilities as a whole?
Football facilities were great. The football field, like you walk in and you can just hear the crowd roaring, and the new changes that they're going to make to the stadium, it seems like it's going to be a really exciting place to play at.
You have some pretty big offers, Stanford, Arizona State, Boise State, a couple others. Where does Notre Dame stack up? How special is that for you?
They're up there. I tell everybody that I haven't made a top 5, and I'm not going to make one until before season. But I feel like they're going to be up there. They really impressed me on the tour, the campus, and everything when I was over there yesterday.
You have a lot of schools that are high on academics, like Notre Dame, like Stanford, in the books. How big is that, and how important is that to you and your family when really looking at a school?
Football doesn't last forever. No, everybody knows that. Sadly, it happens. But I want to be successful later in life after football. So that's one thing that I kind of harp on is at the academics, so I can lead a successful life after football. And hopefully, football lasts 10 years in the NFL, so and so. But who knows? And God's plan, whatever it is, as long as I'm successful later in life and live a good life and comfortable, then that's what I'm really looking for.
For Notre Dame fans and everybody that hasn't seen your tape and hasn't had a chance to watch Chacho play, what kind of talk about your game a little bit and some of your strengths as a player?
When you watch it, I have a video called the Ball Hawk video. If you watch that, you'll see I can get the ball out, both interceptions and fumbles. So I can get the ball out any time in the game. I'm a very exciting player. I'm a very versatile player. I can play the safety, strong safety, free safety, and nickelback, and I can still make plays out of all of it. I can come off the edge and blitz. I can play the run of the box. I feel I can do a lot of things on defense.
Away from Notre Dame a little bit, I wanted to touch on 2 big offers you got recently. Wisconsin is your latest, and then obviously right before Notre Dame, and then Michigan State. But just talk about Wisconsin and what that offer meant to you, man.
Called Coach Aranda, Coach Aranda, and he asked me to call him. He extended out the offer. It felt great. I never thought Wisconsin would come out to California, but they did. He came out and he extended an offer to meet Ed Javon. So that was a really big thing because Javon's one of my good friends. So we're gonna take a couple of visits together. So Wisconsin might be one of them. Who knows? And
then with Michigan State, they're pretty well known for having quality defensive backs. Talk about that offer a little bit and what that meant.
Oh, it's an honor. It's everybody says it's DBU over there. It's a great feeling, and I like the defense and how they swarm to the ball, and like just everything about the defense and how it's a defensive-minded school. Coming from Centennial, it's more of an offensive-minded, so it's really exciting to be able to have a chance to go to a defensive-minded school.
You and Javon are obviously really close. Javon McKinley, one of the Army All-Americans, wide receivers, and one of the best in the country. What are the chances you guys end up playing together at the next level?
There's always a chance. We have a couple offers the same. We're gonna maybe take some officials together. But at the end of the day, it's my decision and his decision. If both of us have to go to the same school, that's great. We're gonna be rooming together and all that. But if not, then he goes a separate way. I wish the best for him because he's one of my good friends, and same to me and him. With him, so.
And what's next for you, man? Where are you going in terms of visits?
This Monday I'm going to Northwestern with my D2G team, and then we're gonna fly out back to LA. And I'm not gonna go anywhere till the Nike opening or the Nike camp in Oakland, where I'm gonna take an unofficial to Cal and Stanford for Stanford's Junior Day in Cal. I think they're going to have a little junior day also.
Have you been to Stanford yet?
No.
Okay, I'm assuming that's one of the big ones you're looking forward to?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right, well, again, this is Tom Lloyd with Irish247 here with Chacho Ulloa, 3-star defensive back who just picked up an offer from Notre Dame. Thanks, man.